Now we're moving into Saturday, 3 games. Tomorrow, EP Kings versus the Blue Bulls.
Right.
What are your predictions for that game?
Okay, so that game, both the Blue Bulls and EP Kings struggled this season. They're both at the bottom of the log, 7th and 8th, haven't actually won a game between them. So something has to give in this match. It's taking place 3 o'clock South African time at Loftus Versfeld, at altitude, which I think is going to be key. The poor EP Kings, they've just come off a loss to the Golden Lions in Johannesburg. Also at altitude, they have to go back to play the Blue Bulls. I think the Blue Bulls will record their first win of the season. They've suffered a bit of a blow. Jacques-Louis Potgieter, their fly out for, I think, up to 6 weeks with an injury, so not good news for them. For the EP Kings, Luke Watson, their charismatic skipper, he's back. He had a bout of flu, has been a little bit under the weather the last week, but he's back to lead the EP Kings. I think they'll put up a good show. That nobody wants to finish as the wooden spoonist in the log, and at the moment those two teams are fighting it out for that 8th spot. So I think the Blue Bulls will have too much. They have been pretty woeful to date, it must be said. It's going to take a remarkable improvement on their 2 performances to date to get past the EP Kings, but I think they will have enough. Home ground advantage playing a big role. Hopefully a great crowd turns up at Loftus Versfeld to get behind the Blue Bulls. I think they're going to win by as many as 12 to 13 points. I think they'll score the 4 points for the bonus point. I think the EP Kings will lose out on a bonus point and actually end the weekend as the bottom team in the Currie Cup standings.
Oh, that will be sad for them.
Yeah.
Now, any players to look out for?
Again, Luke Watson's definitely for the EP Kings. He's pretty much the player that pulls the whole team together. He's got amazing leadership skills, and they sort of respond to his presence on the field. So for him, from the EP Kings point of view, for the PE faithful, they'll be looking to Luke Watson. And then from the Blue Bulls, they've got JJ Engelbrecht, who's been there or thereabouts in the Springbok mix. He's sort of like the next best centre in South Africa. He'll be looking to raise his hand. Should there any injuries arise in the Springbok setup, he'll be the next player they'll call on. So he needs to up his game a little bit. So he'd be my player to watch out for in that match.
Oh.